Hello, everyone. I want to quickly share something this morning about anything outside God will return back to zero. Anything outside God, anything without God, we end up in zero. Anything in life without God, we end up in zero, in vanity. If you have money without God, you have no treasures in heaven. You lay no treasures in heaven. You are only rich for yourself. You are not rich to make impact. So you are just blessed. You are not a blessing. So you have no. He said, "Do not lay treasure in on earth, where the thief burst into, and there's the moth and the thieves also steal." So he said, "But lay your treasure in heaven." So because so that you can have some substance, because there is life after death, there is life after life, there is life after death. A lot of people don't believe it until they close their eyes, and they so when you tell people to be born again, they think it's a joke until suddenly people died and their eyes are closed and they find themselves in where they don't want to find themselves, because hell is real. Nobody is emphasizing, nobody is trying to scare you, but it's the reality. Hell is real. So it's appointed for a man to die once, after this is judgment. So it's a reality. So it's a reality in the sense that, so you must know that everything without God or outside God, it will end in zero, in nothing. So life without God, no matter who you are, no matter what you be it president or honorable or anything, very rich, anything you can become on earth. So without God, we end up in zero, because we end up in zero. Once you die, there's nothing left. It's only your body decaying. No matter if they should bury you with gold casket, they did it in one of I heard about before the breaking of the day. The thieves have been to the grave to destroy the man's casket. No matter how rich the casket they bury anybody with. So it will not go to anywhere with it. So it's the thief that will steal it. If they bury the person with gold and anything. So so is part of the stupidity of men in display. So so to think that you can carry whatever you have to anywhere. So it ends here. So there is life after here. So if your life without God, we lead to pain, will lead to regret. It will lead to a lot of things. So everything revolves around God. So any generation that does not that don't know where they come from will not know where to turn in time of calamity. So we cannot take God out of our lives. We cannot rule God out of our lives. You cannot believe that you can do anything by yourself. John chapter 15 verse 5, he said, part B says, the vine, you are the branches. Without me, you cannot do anything. Without God, you cannot do anything. There's nothing you can become or do without God. God is the